How slow can you go? Jesus Murphy. Hi, everybody. Oh, look at all these lovely faces and wonderful people. You know, it wouldn't be a Market Midnight episode if 20 minutes of my life that's supposed to be on a professional level doesn't tragically burst into flames. Don't you think? Yeah, that's what I thought too. Uh, Welcome, all you beautiful people, to Mark and Midnight, the show where I literally barely even know what's going on myself, but we move forward applicably, entertaining those who want to be entertained entertainingly. Hi, how you doing? You kids are beautiful, and I love every single one of your faces. I'm so glad you're here because I don't have a technical show tonight. You know what happens in this industry as I jettison one of my other coffee cups to the oblivions and beyond? What do you think? I noticed that as a human being who has to schedule a show on a regular basis, I have a hard time. Yeah, it's okay. And that hard time comes from trying to set up a guest with a at the end, multiple people. So, yeah. So I decided what better way to facilitate my role as someone who shows all the beautiful stuff that happens in the community by Buggy Buns. I'll always have you here in my heart. And that squishy place I think that exists in everybody. Bye, baby. We're gonna bring up the people who make this show possible. You wouldn't believe it. It's not just my chubby ass sitting here being chubby and an ass. It's an actual cavalcade of people who are here making it run. They built the stuff. You think this pencil just pooped out of my boot? No. Yeah, see? They're all things that had to be built that it did, scrapped it in, crafted it, and whatnot. And they have to be set up. It's like a people, it's like security, it's like planning, and all of these wonderful people come together and get involved and make it so. And it just so happens that they're the ones responsible for not only my soundstage, for not only all the awesome stuff going on in here. One of the reasons why we have a supporters wall that will eventually come to work here as soon as I figure out how the frick supporters walls work. I don't know. But they're the ones who shape the world we're currently living in, and then some, if I'm not mistaken, shape some of the other ones too, people. These are crafty son bitches. Crafty sucker fishes who now have the opportunity to go out and make an actual living, if not a business for themselves, kicking ass and taking names in Horizon Worlds and then some. And how cool is that? I think what we're going to do is I'm going to surprise all of you with an impromptu dropout. Yeah. Now, they're not going to be, you know, aware of this, except that the ones that clearly work for me that are here right now listening to this are probably shaking in their I shouldn't be on stage booties right now. That's why they work in the shadows, because they don't want to be on stage. And that's too bad, because every once in a while the stage needs a little bit of mayhem. And I'm looking out here in the world here, and I'm seeing that we might need a little mayhem. Ladies and gentlemen, are you familiar with that name? Do you know what comes to mind when you hear the word mayhem? I know a lot of people think chaos, but I think creativity, because somebody, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Where is he? This man right here.
Mayhem. I forgot about that. I really did.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Hey guys, what's happening?
This fella right here, who's been with me through like thick and thin and probably some chubby and who knows how many friggin' pizza rolls on my part, but through the craftiness of this environment and then some. And I just wanted to bring him up here while we didn't have any like what's the word, sponsors on the walls or any kind of banners that would.
The word is shit you're looking for. Yeah.
The word is shit we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Not on the walls anymore. So that we could put that up here and actually have the people who are responsible for the geniusness that's the Market Midnight stage, that's, you know, the soapstone, that's the metaverse or the not so metaverse podcast stage, and then some. This cat right here, he's a crafty son bitch. And what's even better is that he fucking knows it and uses it applicably to kick ass and take made the cups, made every single one of the things we're sitting upon. This right here. Thanks for being on the show. Everything talks that's thrown. Everything is obnoxious. It's his fault. The drums, the functioning drums on my set, kids, is because he made it happen. This right here. Every single piece of the drums works. This is something that he made. The piano. Built it. Does anybody else have a piano? I'm not trying to be ballsy like that kid who got the Nintendo first in my neighborhood. Like, you guys want to play Mario? You come over. But, like, if you need it, guess where you would get it from? That's crafty as hell, ladies and gentlemen. I can't make pianos work in video games. But what's
you know me?
Like?
I never, ever work alone. Ever.
Yeah.
My God.
He prompted that
the other half of me, this guy thinks in like 4D chess constantly. Like every time we start talking scripts, I'm like, dude, stop. It's okay. Just stop. Just do it. Yeah. It'll work. It'll be fine. And yeah, he does it every single time. Every time I think something could not be possible in scripting, he just kind of like, hey, check that out. There's a purple block that does everything it's not supposed to. Yeah, does it all the time. Thinks in 4D chess.
100%.
But that's why we get.
If there was a Mr. Fusion reactor for the back of your DeLorean, this cat would build it. And I think, oh, don't look at me like that. You know it's coming. Haboof! This fella right here, ladies and gentlemen, Ace of Base, who could only be described as genius. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't stress that enough. If it wasn't for this cat here, half of the shit in this place would not be here. This beautiful set right here with the curtains and everything went through like Iron Man, like 13 different mocks before hitting this. And every single one of them, gorgeous. But this is like, this takes the cake, man. He built it in this with his bare-handed hands. I can't. So I'm impressed. And I mean, then some. Bro, what was the thing? Like, we were trying to build a chair that you could, like, throw, like Jerry Springer. So
he wanted to throw a chair at you guys. So
yeah, exactly.
When we throw it, it would smash all over the place. It's still a work. We still do it. We just ran out of room. Yeah, it'll be here. People get hit with chairs. It's fine.
What's probably like the toughest shit you guys have ever built?
The toughest? Man, the Jason Earls, that was a pretty tough build. That was all over the place because we were working with Inspire Labs at the time, and we were just like trying to get that corporate process. When Ace and I build, man, we like we'll get an idea, and then we'll just start going at it, and then next thing you know, it's like 12 hours later, and we've got the framework built, and they're like, okay, it's 4:00, Ace, I'm going to bed. And then we wake up the next day, and then we write all the scripting and all the fun bells and whistles, and then we're done. And it's like, but working with a corporate team is a little different. They work at a different speed, and they have to have all their check boxes in a line. So it was a little odd for us being like, stand back, don't build anything right now. Right, so of course we built 6 things at a time, so we wouldn't get bored.
Naturally. Yeah. You can't keep these cats. It was funny because like I had merely suggested through casual conversation that we should have a talk show months ago. And one day I get the buzz that they should like open up and like I said, when I tell you I'm an invalid when it comes to the crafty world that this world is, I'm not exaggerating. Mia's got the dumb and whatnot can build at all, okay? Or speak properly, apparently. So when it came to the moment, I was always the one like that one stone kid trying to figure out where everybody was going to eat that night. Like, we could have tacos if we went like blah. But like I would bring it up. It would be cool if we had a talk show. It'd be cool if we had a comedy club. It'd be cool if we had blah. And then stand back and watch as these cats put it together. And I'm kind of, what's the word? Like, whoring them out, essentially. Like the more that like we showcase their abilities and their talents, people have been wanting to get stuff built by them, making UK James have a full-on stroke.
It's about time somebody wanted me something for more than just my beard and my style.
Yes. My throbbing creativity. Now, and with that being said, like I know there's not a whole lot of stuff that we can actually talk about, but y'all got stuff like going on? Question mark? Like anything building in the future?
Thanks for being on the show.
Oh yeah, we're working on Halloween now. we're going to do something fun for Halloween. It's going to be great. And we're probably going to release it. Well, we're going to try and get it out by like the 1st of October so that everybody can have fun with it all month.
Yep.
That blows my mind. That's so freaking sick. I love this time of year because I am that basic bitch. Give me my Uggs. Give me my big sweater. Give me pumpkin spice. Shut the hell up. Give me the corn mazes. All right. I want to post that shit on Instagram. My little coffee mug and my pumpkins. Like, I'm excited. This is that time of year, man. I got Halloween decorations to buy, and Spirit Halloween's only open for 2 months a year. So, I mean, like, what was the name? Like, homie had that amazing maze where you were the killer or whatever, and I thought that was so awesome. But like,
Murder Village.
Yes.
That guy is awesome. That was the first game I ever played when I got into Horizon. Like, well before I knew you could build or anything like that. I was going around and I stumbled upon this. Actually, I stumbled on VR chat first. And I was there for about 15 seconds before I was accosted by the best guess I can say is a drunken 12-year-old. So I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. I'm going to go find something else to do. And so this was the next one in line. So I was like, all right, I'll check this out. And I'm like, of course, you know, I'm punk rock. I'm a skater by trade. So I'm like, I see Murder Village. I'm like, my people. So I rolled right in. And yeah, it was a blast. It was a lot of fun. And he's been making some great adaptations to that too. The last time I was in there, there's two large barns at the end of the sides of the arena, and he had turned one for Pride Month into like the Pride Barn, and it's all rainbow and it's got all kinds of cool stuff all over it. He put an arcade in there just this is like 2 months ago. He put an arcade in there. It was fantastic. He's really just keeps on adding to it, and it's one that never goes away.
That is so freaking sick.
That was great. You threw it and it landed upside down on your desk. Yeah.
Take that. Physics,
yeah,
people.
Do that again.
No, it'll never happen again. This right here being built by Paul Lewis, right? Yeah, if I put a little content spotlight on this every time. This man who builds puppets in this universe here is selling these wonderful puppets that he builds, and he made it and took it upon himself to build me a mug with my face on it. It's a Mork mug. It's my mug of Mork. It's a puppet, and it's a mug, and it's Mork. If I went any further, I'd probably die laughing.
It's a Mork.
If you want, Jesus Christ. If you want something built by Paul Lewis, as I'm plugging somebody who's not here, check him out. Look at his stuff. He's awesome possum. He'll build you a puppet. Now, that being said, people who build Ace and Mayhem here are some of the craftiest motherfuckers I have met, and then some, and I don't know how long. So if you want to get something done, you're looking at ideas, you're feeling the itch, and you want to know if it can or can't be, talk to these cats and see if they've got some spare time. And maybe, just maybe, they can give you some kind of butternutted awesomeness. But I'm telling you right now, as silly as it sounds, we're not just a couple of builders and a loudmouth who won't shut the fuck up. Okay, we are a group of people who are also there's the crafters, but there's also the security team, the promoters and the movers and the shakers. Now, my promotion team is not here. I wish that Chimera was here tonight, but she's dealing with some stuff, and we love her, and we hope she's doing well. I want to give you a big old squunch, you beautiful, crazy bitch. I love you. But we have some other people here that are part of the team nonetheless, and I'm not going to go through everybody, because God knows certain people don't want to be thrown on the stage, especially while they're trying to do their job, i.e. film the goddamn thing. But we have a handful of people here that if it was not for them, it's not gonna let me do it, is it?
Look at them. They're like dodging.
They're all
around.
out there stressing like, who the fuck are you calling on stage, buddy? What the hell? No, we're not doing that. You get that fat ass.
You've been
off
chosen
there
as a tribute.
No, he would never. He would never do that to me. Damn it! It seems like I can't get him on here unless I do something drastic. You ever seen a fat man vanish?
Well, I guess it's our show now. What the fuck do we do now? You're the talkative one, so.
I am. When did that happen?
Yeah, just now. I'm just throwing it out there.
Oh look, he's back.
It's weird. I guess there's only so many summons right now, which is fine, but I can't pull my crew up here. Lizard, it's making me sad.
Lizard, you just take the long way. Get over there.
Lizard. That's right. The special
He's
guest
been
spot will be
MIA for how
momentarily.
long?
I know. You can't.
Yep.
There he is. Now, Lizard and Gibbs, these two probably getting shot by these guys via Magique. Okay? But I can't tell you how amazing these cats are and how quick they are and just what they've done to make the show function properly. Because if it wasn't for the fact that my boy Lizard was slightly missing, at one point in time we had a red wedding. And I'm just saying it, like the day that you weren't here, we had a red wedding and everybody got assassinated. It was the funniest goddamn thing on the planet.
The entire crowd was in my jail.
My
the entire
guests,
crowd.
the crowd.
It looked like a
probably the
fountain of
food I was eating.
avatars. It was
Absolutely.
great.
Yes. It was like a washing machine of shame billowing people in the front of the studio. And I just moved forward halfway. I thought it was fun. Neat to look at, I guess, afterwards. But the best part about it is these cats right here, they make that shit happen. Okay? They're the ones that come in. They're the ones that are in the shadows. And they're the ones, if you're screwing up, you won't even know they hit you until you're in that hellscape of a rotating fucking Hoosafudge, whatever the hell that thing is. Oh my God.
The hellscape,
Also,
the hellscape that rotates is in Midian. This one is more the quantum jail. You won't really know what you're
Quantum
doing.
jail.
But you keep slapping around all over the place. Yeah.
Right.
The one that I put in the city of Midian, that's a big giant die that you get stuck on the inside and you get to roll until you can try to get out.
The 20-sided hell box. God damn it. I love it. Now, that's
Hey, man,
forget. Go ahead.
The trolls could have just
Please.
stayed in the original jail. They could have just stayed there. They could have just learned their lesson, gone on,
It's
come
true.
back, enjoyed the show. But no, got to phase out and mess with mayhem.
Yep.
No.
No, fucking
So,
mayhem. You get
we
to
make
die.
new jails.
And that's the thing too. Like I was just gonna say, like forget building worlds and stuff like that. Like, oh boy, I'm so creative. I wish that I had a blah world. Hire a guy. No, if you already have a spot and you have issue, okay, this is the guy to call. He's twisted in the world of security, man, and he will build whatever you want. It's true. Build whatever you
think you
want.
got
Set it
called
up
out on
however you
Facebook.
want it. And
I
then lit it
did.
by
I
for
did.
real.
Didn't you get called out on Facebook?
They didn't
People that
know
are put
who
in
I
prisons
was.
in their
They
own
couldn't call
worlds.
me by name,
yeah.
but they were like, somebody has been putting in prisons and guns in all the worlds, and we don't like that very much. And I was like, well, of course you don't, because you're a prick. You get put in jail. That's why you don't like the jails. Of course, that's why you don't like it. Don't fuck up.
God, it's so good though, and it's funny because there needs to be a little bit of restraint, a little bit of restriction, and a little bit of sway of authority when it comes to that power play that people have, where they think that they can manipulate somebody's environment that they built because they're bored, and that's something that's fine and dandy. But until you get in there and you really mess with them, there's nothing better. There has not been anything better than grabbing a wand and zapping someone to a hellscape of your own design. And if you ever want to see it in your own worlds and you ever need that little bit of help, this is the cat to get it, because he's going to fuck it up for you and he's going to show you what he did. He's going to show you what happens to them. I've got one up here that it's literally a black void. Okay. Forget the one. If I saw it so fit that somebody,
that's this guy right here. That's Ace's genius. He turned a square inside out to a negative void, and then you put them inside of it, and you can see nothing but yourself. Just nothing. You don't know what way is up or down. Yeah.
Right. But everybody out here
It's
we
brutal.
We do
I
make
was
the
in
best
there
people
and
boxes,
just
I tell you.
Flutter buttered once. It was fantastic. Oh,
I think Feet Goblin knows all about those.
Feet Goblin.
he does.
Oh, yeah,
he's
Goblin.
He's a man, a myth, and a legend when it comes to testing the parameters of different environments and stuff like that.
So go ahead and test
We don't
it,
draw
my friend.
attention.
Absolutely.
We don't try to
Now's
draw
your chance.
attention to
We're
them
all
so
up here.
that their powers can be facilitated. Now, I wanted to say, because I literally have
I'm in
just
your
got like
mouth
all of
again.
the hosts on the stage here
Gonna hold my
to
mouth.
run the evening as I lounge on this giant fluffy leather couch of mine. It's whatever's going
Perfect
on here.
chair.
I usually have people tell people like stuff that they want to see, people that they need to be put on blast, like builders
I
and
get my
creators
laugh.
and stuff like that that's got things going on that they need to see here. Is there anybody going out in the world that you need to like showcase basically to this audience of people who desperately need it?
Oh yeah, I got lots of people. Lots of people that have been like starting their own worlds up just because, like I met them just because they're like, hey Mayhem, can you show me how to like script a teleport script or something? I'm like, yeah, sure. I come over and I show them. Ace too. We just go over and help people out, and then we pop back up 3 months later, and they've got this gigantic world build. I mean, one of my favorites of all time is Desire 41 Fire. That girl went nuts.
Absolutely.
She went bazonkers. I showed her
love.
how to snap two things together and what a script block was.
She's insane.
And then,
insane.
yeah, she just went bonkers. That girl puts in like 125 to the point where she hospitalizes herself.
Yeah.
That's
right?
how
True
much
talent,
she
for
puts
real.
in.
For real.
And she is just amazing. So if you ever get a chance, go check out a lot of her world, like Atlantis or her studio.
Pressure Park.
Pressure Park.
4.
Oh my God.
Those are amazing.
Those are
Check out
fun.
Pressure Park.
That's a level segmented by world amusement park that she built with giant functioning roller coasters and rides and shit. Amazing.
The water
world that
ones
this
were
thing
awesome.
goes.
Perfect kids park.
Oh, I know.
Everything. It's awesome. Perfect.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's
Definitely.
kid friendly. She
Absolutely,
likes
yeah.
kids. Well, we're calling Not out in the creators. weird, We have creepy one here way. too. Frosty Redneck. If you want
Oh,
to,
yeah.
Oh,
go
shit.
play some
Oh,
laser
yeah.
tag.
Laser
Yeah,
tag,
yeah,
yeah.
Frosty.
Go check out Frosty.
Frosty's
That
the
man
man.
right there. He can put it
he's a
together.
Yeah,
Was it
jump on.
Revolution
Everybody
Arena?
jump on.
What was that?
And we got
Revolution
Trippy
Arena?
Pianist.
Uh,
Awesome.
what?
Thumbs
up on that.
UK
Can we
James.
hear him if we get close? What's the name of your world?
Gone? Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, Kip, yeah.
Robert.
There's a lot of
Federation
very talented
tag.
people in here.
Federation tag. I was like, Revolution
Xavier.
Yeah, I knew it was close. It was some kind of a
Dude, he has one of those
conflict,
new
but it was more
cameras.
Star
Alright, I
Trek.
see you.
Yeah. Yeah. Lucky.
I was
I
trying
wish
to-
I had that
I'm about to
camera.
go get the one.
We have the N64 version of that camera.
I would very much like that actual camera. You know, they just gave me my
Yeah.
apartment back. I don't know if anybody else had
I
this
don't have an
experience, but I
apartment
was
in
like,
this
oh
game. I'm
snap,
not cool enough.
I got my
You don't?
apartment, yay! And
No,
you get
I
to
know
your
I had the
apartment
normal
or
one in
whatever.
the like
Oh,
the
no.
mountains.
Everyone, oh gosh,
It's not an
fucking
apartment,
dumb.
is it? It's just me and
I'm
a home
just trying to
screen.
send
No,
things. I don't know.
it just
Yeah.
depends on how lucky
Wait.
you get to roll the
you,
gauntlet
like,
on what you get to
Walk
test
upstairs
out
and
things
stuff?
in this
No.
world.
Oh.
Like I got one of the apartments pretty early off, and everybody's like, and like poor Kimberly up there, she has like,
Oh my
nothing.
God,
she's got to
Kim.
test nothing. She doesn't have
I
like
know.
the apartment. She doesn't have the
I
camera.
don't have
She can't
nothing.
throw
I don't have
portals.
portals.
They're just yeah, just nothing. And then we have Trippy, who gets it
He
all.
doesn't have it.
Trippy gets
Oh,
everything. She gets
wow,
it.
yeah,
She
no,
gets the, but that's because
Yeah,
Trippy
yeah.
is just dipped in awesome. Let me look at her
Yeah.
up there. She's just amazing. And so she
Trippy's one
gets
of my
the
favorite
camera,
human
she
beings on the
gets the
planet.
apartment, she gets to throw
Uh-huh.
portals and be awesome and tell people about
Wait.
it. So
Do I not get to
It is
throw
what it is.
portals? Is that something that am I not allowed?
We're not that cool
no,
yet.
I'm
We gotta wait.
Not
We gotta
yet,
wait.
no.
I love that I'm like a host of a show. I've got multiple worlds. I'm a goddamn comedian in this environment. I've been a part of this friggin' stuff since beta, and I can barely scratch my ass properly in this game. All I can do is sit around and talk about all these other people and how fucking cool they are. That's it. Hope to God that this guy's has got a better camera than me. You know who's got it better than anybody else? And I will say this out of love, and I can't stress it enough. Oculos 410. That dude
Yep.
is always like 2
Legend.
weeks ahead of
Legend.
every fucking body else,
Yeah.
every day, all
Yeah.
day, no problem. And I love him. I love him to death. He's one of my favorites. Look at
He's
this.
got his own
Someone just
recording
Dr.
androids
Strange
that are
right
wandering
in my
around.
audience.
Yeah, man. Bam. Hey, that's our office. That was our
You think
RMF
you're
office.
cool? You think you're better than me, buddy?
Yeah, man.
Guess
Yeah,
he's gonna officially get paid to be
now.
my portal tosser, bro. For real.
Nostalgic
Well,
as hell right there.
You have an office in that building, remember?
Oh, that's right. Oh crap.
That is our office.
That's our office building. I would have opened my mouth and
Hey,
I'd
I
been
peed in that
vandalized.
corner. I'm just saying, I did some weird shit in that
I
office.
sat in my
Oh,
chair.
for real. Hey, just so you know, we don't go into that corner anymore. It has to be sterilized bi-weekly.
It won't be cleaned by
It wouldn't-
bleach.
It was
It
won't
wouldn't be
Cleaning
cleaned
quit.
by bleach. It
One
wouldn't
time.
be cleaned by an act of God. There's nothing.
It's Lysol,
time.
Febreze, and everything included.
I brought some people in to see my big lizard on the on the wall. And
I regret every
One
single day
gaze.
building that. Every day I regret building that for you.
One
Every
gaze
day.
at his big lizard, and you're sold on
It was
the offices
huge.
out there.
It was literally
God
bigger
damn
than
it.
that Mork sign.
He's full of shit. It's mounted on the wall.
I swear to
it is
God, if
bigger
we
than
don't if we don't wrap this, I'm gonna get fined.
Well,
With-
we
with-
absolutely have one more thing to do. We have to plug the hole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't
Gotta
forget to
plug the
plug the
shit out of
hole.
it.
I can't believe I let
Take that
you
big
walk into
finger,
that
so you gotta
shit.
take 3 fingers
Yes.
and plug that.
Without further ado,
Fist.
we've got to plug the hole, ladies and gentlemen. And by that I mean the Ha Ha Hole, a comedy club built to I saw that coming. To showcase humor
What
and
is it?
commentary at a range
There you
level that most people have never seen before. No, I'm just kidding. It's a place where we can all get together and watch somebody in front of a mic be obnoxious. That's right. And I believe
Situation.
once we wrap this up, we're gonna you sassy bitch. That coffee mug is so goddamn sassy. We're gonna we're going straight from here, right? We're going straight from here to there. And we're gonna have a nice little show. We're gonna do some headlining, open micy stuff. Anybody who's feeling froggy enough to come up on stage can come up on stage. If you're not funny, you'll find out. But until then, please, for the love of God,
If you're not
follow
funny,
us
it's
to
still
the very
funny.
next event. Oh, if you're not funny, it's still
Just
funny.
get up on
Yes.
stage, have fun, tell
Hey,
stories, sing,
How
rap,
the heck did
poetry,
Trippy
anything,
Pianist get up
anything.
there?
Have fun.
That is why
Get
I
dirty.
love that woman to death.
Get
'Cause he
ridiculous.
does. He
That
can
happened.
find a way.
I'm pretty sure. I wish I
hole.
thought. I'd love to say that I made Trippy a tester or whatever, but I should by now. It's definitely a thing that.
She's like, nope.
Nope. She's just Neil. Nope.
I will come and show you the flaws of your ways and then leave. It's fine.
Oh no, that's why I love her. She's one of my favorite humans. Now, without further ado, I've got to put a wrap on this because if we don't, we can't go to the comedy club. What time is it?
That's right.
Yeah.
The event
In
starts
about
We got
12
13
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah, in about 12 minutes.
Yeah, but
13.
12
Oh,
minutes.
shit.
11:30.
That show is
no,
gonna
it
Ha
starts
start.
ha
at
hole.
The
There
show
is an
starts at
event for it.
11:30, so it gives us a little time to breathe.
Oh,
and
really?
smoke bowl and
Yes,
Ooh,
there's
we
an
have a
event
half an
for
hour
it.
grace period between
Join
the
that
end of this
event.
and
It's
the
a
beginning
great...
of
No,
that.
Siri, shut up.
Change of
God,
plan.
shut...
I'm gonna go
join that
slightly
event, guys.
irie. I want to
It's R
thank
rated, so-
everybody.
No kids, but
No
sorry.
kids, yeah, whatever, it's fine. You'll find out immediately why you shouldn't be under 18 in that club. On behalf of my security team, Gibbs and Lizard, the men who keep this place running and fucking rolling, and to the
When I'm here.
crafters and the testers, Ahem and Mace, the builders of this place. Without them, we wouldn't be sitting in
He
a fucking
did it again.
soundstage right now.
He did
I
it
do
again.
it every day, and I don't even
Ahem and
bother
Mace.
fucking changing it anymore. Mayhem
I get to be.
and
He
Ace.
He takes away my M and gives it to him all the time.
Oh damn!
This was definitely.
I'm just,
a
I
lot
feel like
more
a
fun
jackass
than
when
the
it
first
happens, but it
time we
happens
had to do this
2,000 times
interview.
a day.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
wasn't
you
that...
guys better go
Yeah.
and like do the booth stuff.
I got you.
Yeah, lizard.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, get it done.
we like the whole fucking crew's up here on the stage. Like, oh shit!
It's okay. It's okay.
This
Before
is the
I
show
end it up, I just
that
want to say that
never
everybody
ends.
here.
Ends.
Get the groove on, goddammit. Everybody here is an integral part of why this shit works the way it
Damn,
does.
baby.
And if
all
you've
these
got
flavors
something
in your
going
ass
on,
chose to be salty.
everybody here in half an hour is going to be at the Hole Comedy Club. We love your face. We want you to be there. If you can, awesome. If not, we'll be telling jokes to the chairs. On behalf of RMF Studios and everybody here from Work at Midnight, Mayhem, Ace, I said it right, Gibbs, freaking Lizard up in the booth. That has been me. This has been Mork at Midnight. Get the fuck out of here. Go to the bathroom, get
Mork
some
would like
snacks.
to
We'll
thank
see you in 30
everybody
minutes.
personally for
Play me
showing
off,
up to
Johnny, you
Mork
beautiful
at
beast.
Midnight. We are sponsored by, well, it could be you. What do you think about that? Talk to us after the show.
That's right, goddammit. Oh, and
right.
confetti me, please. Confetti. Confetti of the petty.
Confetti.
Lots of confetti and lasers all over the place.
Sound booth, confetti and lasers, please.
I think he's forgetting.
Baby, I'll,
That's the
yeah,
wrong
yes.
button.
Is it happening? Oh no, 1 second. Almost. Wait, and it's a button
is why
label.
he's
It says
a security.
oh boy.
This is why he's security.
I know. Just make me a sandwich in the kitchen, blindfolded,
Oh my Lanta.
using a shoe as a spatula. We've got this
Thank
under
you all
control.
for coming tonight. Have a wonderful night.
I forgot
Thank
this
you.
confetti
Love you.
looked like raindrops. That's so wild.
I know. I think they
We are
updated it,
sponsored
yo.
by, well,